So this video is on one of the Wing Chun sets that I was taught. This video is focusing on Sam Pai Fut, which means the three bows to Buddha. Now I was shown three different ways like of doing it. The first way of doing it is from the actual Siulum Tao form. So you're obviously in Yiji Kim Young Ma, which is the goat horse riding stance. So from here, let's say you're relaxed, and as you're coming across like the chest, coming down the center line, you slowly open out your hand into a Tan Sao. The Tan Sao comes out just to about, let's say, where the elbow is about an inch or so from the chest, and it doesn't go any further than that. If you go out any further than that to here, you're actually losing, let's say, like a connection or force. So this kind of comes back to a thing that goes on in a lot of southern martial arts, which is like a Dai getting lick, which is the kind of the lower elbow power. So like the tighter the elbow is to kind of to the body, the more, let's say, like a power and kind of structure you have. So the force when it comes in, it's going through here and down like with the back of like on my shoulders, like go into the ground. So that's talking about like the rooting going on. So from here you have Hun Sao to Wu Sao or Foot Sao, which is Foot Sao meaning the Buddhist hand. You come back to your center line, and as you notice, the elbow still kind of keeps like to the ribs, and you just have it like just about an inch or two like from your chest, just about where the bread basket is, and then you relax, drop, Fuk Sao. So the Fuk Sao, imagine the kind of the bony part of your actual your wrist being in line with the bread basket here, just around here. So you're going out three times with this. So one, and you do it nice and slowly. Hun Sao. Come back again. You do this exercise as slowly as possible. I'm doing this kind of just for the camera to show the positioning, but it should be done as slow as possible. Then Fuk Sao, relaxing, dropping the body, dropping the weight into the hand. Hun Sao, back to Fut Sao, Fuk Sao, Hun Sao, and then let's say you have it from here, let's say you have a palm strike like go to the face. So Tan Sao, Hun Sao, coming back. Now if you're looking at it in the Siulum Tao from the Ip Man style, from this like a position here, they have, let's say, like a side Pak Sao, come back to the center, then there's an actual strike to the face, Tan Sao, Hun Sao, back. So that's just the way the Ip Man style does it, but the way I was taught is like from here, once you get back to this final position, bang, Tan Sao, grab. Okay, so doing it the other variation way I was way I was taught like it before was doing Chun Sam Pai Fut, which is like a double Sam Pai Fut. So you're here, so both hands are going to go forward into a Tan Sao. Double Hun Sao, double Fut Sao, double Fuk Sao, double Hun Sao, Fuk Sao, double Hun Sao, Fuk Sao, double Hun Sao. Now from here, the way I was taught, this is the way I was taught like this particular like a drill. You have double Bu Sao, double Gum Sao, double palm strike, double Fan Sao, and draw back. So that's the second like a way of doing it. The third is both would come out at the same time, but one would actually extend further than the other. So you have, let's say, something like Pai Jong, which is this particular like the ready stance in some styles like a Wing Chun. So what you would have is to here. So the Tan Sao, so the second Tan Sao is just above where the elbow is. So from here, then you have Hyun Sao at the same time, coming back to about here, Fuk Sao, Hyun Sao, Fuk Sao, Hyun Sao, Fuk Sao, Hyun Sao, Fuk Sao. And then you have, let's say, like from here, let's say, like as the finish, you have side, strike, fan sao, side, strike, fan sao. So those are the three variations of Sam Pai Fut. Doing the double one like this really gets you into the kind of the ability to sink, float, spit, as in your forward energy going forward, like so the kind of the saiging, which is the four energies, like cham, chun, tau, fao, like sink, split, spit, swallow. These type of maneuvers going along, it's in there. These kind of depressions, you're bringing someone's guard down, that sets you up like for whatever strikes you want after that. So that's just some of the ideas like within the sets like what I was shown. It's worthwhile practicing Sam Pai Fut like every day. I practice it with weighted wrist weights. It's great for kind of like getting the coordination and that ability to wedge forward when you're going into someone, and then once you've made the initial contact and deflection, then you move the bridging arm or cue out of the way, and that's just the kind of the demonstration of those.